So somebody's asking, um, what if somebody's using these prayers that are supposed to be pretty infallible, right? What if our wish isn't good? Like, like the wish of a thief to be successful. And what the Rinpoche says is really interesting. He's saying that, Tara, or, any entity, any deity that you're praying to, or any manifestation of the mind at the level of ultimate reality that you're petitioning, that this is not going to respond to a wish that's going to lead to negative acts or further future suffering, because the entire existence of Tara is she's there to liberate all sentient beings and destroy suffering. This is why Avalokiteshvara, when he saw all the suffering, he cleared all these suffering souls out of samsara, right? This is a story, well-known story. And he cleared it all out, did so much good work, and then immediately samsara filled up again with all these souls, and he started crying because he was like, this work is like pointless. I'm never going to be able to free all these beings, right? And he cried, and from the two teardrops came green Tara and white Tara. I forget if it's right. Maybe the right teardrop was green Tara, or the left teardrop was white Tara. It doesn't matter. Regardless, he cries, and Tara comes from these tears. So basically, Tara's entire existence is bent on freeing sentient beings from samsara. And if you're praying for something that is going to go against this ultimate goal, it's not going to be granted, right? That just makes sense. But what the Rinpoche talked about here, he's saying, using this kind of word, this discrimination will be good. So saying, if this is good for me, may my wish be accomplished. If it is not good, may it not be accomplished. Or if this wish is not good, may its thought not form in my mind. Even if it is formed, may it not be realized. And this actually really reminds me of Jesus Christ in the Garden of Gethsemane, or Prophet Isha in the Garden of Gethsemane, where he's basically saying, Abba, please take this cup of suffering from me, but let it not be my will, but what thou wilt. And this is a very similar kind of phrasing, so I kind of chose, Tibetan Buddhism is kind of like one of my first loves, right, spiritually, but I'm really into the Abrahamic religions right now, studying them. The 3 points from these, like one of them was very Tibetan Buddhist, and then the other two, they are, kind of comparing themselves with Abrahamic religion. Sorry, I just blanked out a little bit. Sorry, okay.